3, 2, 1.
Here we go! I'm Wally, and welcome to this week's Car Talk Snippet. Let's talk about Lucid Motors and why it could be the next big wave in the automotive industry, but also on the New York Stock Exchange. So if you're not familiar with Lucid Motors, let me break it down to you really quick. So this is the next automotive company that specializes in electric vehicles. So they could possibly be the next Tesla. And I'm going to explain why and what that means for the automotive industry. So just quick background information on what has transpired over this past week. Lucid Motors has just hit the New York Stock Exchange as of this past Monday. And that is huge for a startup company because the reality is they haven't even released their first vehicle onto the market yet, but it is coming within the next couple months. So in order to get the funding to make their first vehicle, the lucidair, what they did is they received about $1 billion from an investor. And this particular investor was listed on the stock exchange, you may know, Churchill Capital. And so Churchill Capital actually started receiving the funds. You were able to invest in Churchill Capital probably almost a year ago now. That stock was a bit fluctuating in the range. I think at one point it went up to, maybe $60. But now the stock has kind of leveled out as the merger has commenced. So the merger happened this past Monday, as I've mentioned. And so once it hit, there was a slight spike in spite of the recent drops in that particular stock price that was Churchill Capital. But now, as Lucid Motors, that stock has now commenced as a fully functioning automotive company on the New York Stock Exchange. So there was a slight tick up in price. I think it went a little bit above $26, maybe $27. It has since went below $25. Now, why am I saying that this is the big next wave? If you recall, about 10 years ago, where Tesla was at, a lot of people didn't believe in Tesla. They did not believe that they could make the Tesla Model S. They came out with the Tesla Roadster, and that was its own entity, in a sense. It was a modified Lotus Elise that had an electric powertrain. That's pretty much all it was. And so a lot of people didn't see that it was possible that Tesla could make a fully functioning luxury performance vehicle. But guess what? They did it with the Tesla Model S, and they did it again with the Tesla Model 3, the Y, the X, and all of the vehicles that they have coming in the future. So this is why I'm saying lucidair could possibly be the next wave in the automotive industry, and as well as on the stock exchange. So although it is only trading at maybe below $25 now, definitely you will be seeing more from Lucid Motors. So as I mentioned, the lucidair is coming within the next couple months. But Lucid as a company has been around way before that. They've actually been making under a different name, and I'll drop the name on this video because I can't remember it right now. But they actually started as a battery and component maker. So they not only have a very patented process for their batteries, but also the components that go into an electric vehicle. And this is very big because that is transcended to other industries, or can easily transcend to other industries outside of the automotive industry and actually the vehicles that they themselves produce. So that patented technology provides the Lucid Air, in which they'll be releasing within the next few months once production starts up and readies itself. So the componentry was able to produce that vehicle and make it one of the highest ranged electric vehicles on the marketplace once it releases, of course. Now, I believe the new Tesla S Plaid has possibly matched or exceeded the range that the Lucid Air will have, but this very, very exclusive patented electric vehicle technology is very critical to their success. And that is really why you should look out for Lucid Motors in the future and check out that Lucid Air. If you have not watched my video, I do have a video telling you about all the details of the Lucid Air. So be sure to check that out, and more to come, because I'm going to keep talking about this Lucid Air because I cannot wait to drive it. So if you're listening, Lucid Motors, I want to check this car out. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to the Car Talk Snippet. Be sure to follow Car Talk with Wally on YouTube, Instagram, and all the other platforms that you may see us. All right, talk to you soon.